What's up, guys? This is Ryan from Vici Trading Solutions. I just wanted to go over some gold and silver plays that I have called out recently in both the room and Twitter. I caught a lot of heat on social media for calling these longs on both silver and gold. So I just wanted to do a little follow-up with this, just to kind of show where everything's been at. People thought I was crazy for being bullish. Again, guys, I mean, I am known for catching knives. I like to catch knives and hunt tops. It's kind of, my specialty. So, a lot of times when I call certain things out, people think I'm absolutely nuts. And then things tend to work out the way I planned. So, I just wanted to kind of show you guys where we were at, where the status of things was, and the whole 9 yards. So check this out. First off, let's start with the dollar. The dollar, as we know, has been on a hot streak. Okay, guys? And a few days ago, actually, I put out a tweet that talked about how the dollar is just on a moon mission. 13 green straight weeks. I mean, just unbelievable, the move that this thing has been on. And I was really expecting this thing to come down here and play this significant area, which we got extremely close. And so that apparently it was close enough for them, and they just gassed it. I mean, 13 weeks of this. So it's been really putting a lot of hurt on metals. It's been putting a lot of hurt on the indices and the whole 9 yards. So I just noticed, actually, as I was making these bullish calls on gold and silver, I'm watching the dollar, obviously. And I charted this to kind of see, where we were coming up into, and I was looking, I saw potential resistance up in here somewhere, but really my areas were a little bit higher. So I was a little concerned too that maybe I was early, I had it wrong. I mean, it's definitely possible. I don't win them all. So anyways, one of the things that really gave me a lot of hope was the fact that, first off, I trade my process in my system, and so when I get a buy signal on a certain asset, I take it regardless of how my gut feels or what other things are telling me. So even though that I knew I was getting ready to get long gold and silver and the dollar was still quite a bit of ways from resistance, I was obviously watching it. So for those of you guys who trade metals, I used to trade gold exclusively. One of the dollar correlation between metals is huge, especially gold. It's almost tick for tick on the inverse side. If you have the ability to trade DXY, I know that there's a few companies out there like Cunningham Trading Systems and TT who allow you to use a spreader. Probably CQG's probably got it too, where you can actually go short the DXY and long gold, and you can make it all balance out so you're 1-to-1 ratio. I used to do this all the time. So I have a lot of experience trading metals. And one of the things that really caught my attention is the day that we ended the dollar on a shooting star doji. I was so excited. And I don't normally get this excited over, candle formations like this, but after such a huge push up, and I saw this massive push here this day, and then for us to end on a red day, shooting star red at the top after 13 weeks, I just had a gut feeling that we were exhausted. And long story short, they were. They actually made a daily leg down, and as you can see, this was on Friday. This was NFP news. They popped up, they tested it, and they smacked. So I have, there is potential support right here somewhere, but we'll see where we actually come to. I have a long ways down before the dollar actually runs into some serious support. This is the next untested weekly I have. Again, we could catch a bid off of one of these untested dailies, but really this is kind of the level that I'm looking at for us to come down into potentially for the dollar for a reversal. Okay, it kind of makes sense with this support here, obviously to the left, and all these opens and closes here. And everything just seems to line up real nice if you see kind of follow my cursor over the left. But that's not why we're here, but I just wanted to start with that. So first off, let's start with gold because that's the one that I was getting a lot of flack on. So here's what we're going to do. As you can see, I put this tweet out here. Traders, pay attention. Gold's coming into a very interesting spot. I'm super bullish. I don't know if you guys have seen this this feature on TradingView, but it's really cool. It allows you to put your tweet in, and it draws a line right over to the candle in which you did the tweet. So it puts the time and day right here. You can see right here. Boom. Not only that, but we also had an alarm go off in the room. That's for me to be aware and other members in the room just to kind of so they know what I'm looking at. I literally waited 6 months on this gold long, guys, this gold and silver long. I waited 6 months for this trade. And sometimes that's how it works. You got to wait for the trades to come to you, trade the process, and just the wheel keeps turning once you got certain setups. So check this out. I think this is a really cool feature. Look at this. You hit link to tweet, and it brings it right up. Boom. Okay, so always fun, guys. I just want to kind of point one thing out. I started it as a joke, but now it's something that people actually look for, and I think it's fun. If I break my dog out, guys, my bully, if I break out Loki, shit's serious. Okay, I'm bullish, right? So I broke Loki out for this gold trade. Just to let everybody know, Team Vici, we're bullish. I thought it was pretty cool, you know, how TradingView overlays this stuff. And so I'm going to go ahead and hide myself so that we can actually look at the chart here. And I'll get rid of this as well. Let's see. So let's get rid of our tweet. So, and we obviously know that the alert for the room came out at the same time. You can see the time and day. Pretty fun. I love that. This is a great ordeal. So anyways, back to this. So this was the leg that produced the highs that we had. You know, it kind of dipped into this leg a little bit farther than I thought. I started adding in. I started at 1850. I added into 1836. My average on this actually is about 1845. So I am just now about break even on this. But I do like this area. I like it a lot. I think this is going to hold. My first target, I'll probably take a little bit off here at 1856, but I'm really trying to get like $60 out of this thing. That's my true first target up there is 1908. I mean, if this thing starts to gain this whole area here, this 1856, if we get above this, we should launch and we should come right up into here. So this is my gold trade, guys. This is why I took this. Obviously, as you can see, you know, I'm playing the higher time frame. So this, you know, everybody's like, oh, you're too early, Junior, giving me all these, like, you know, these GIFs and stuff from Fast and Furious. I had to laugh. But again, I mean, I'm playing a high time frame. This is a monthly level and a weekly level. This trade might take, you know, days to weeks to months to play out. So I've been long since, I don't know, Thursday, I think, of last week, or Wednesday or Thursday of last week. As we came down in here, I scaled into this. Anyways, I will keep you posted how this played out. I thought this was kind of fun to see so far. We're holding the leg. We're getting the reaction. We called the trade. So far, so good. So let's go down to a lower time frame, kind of show you what was cool here, and then we'll go on to silver. Actually, let me go to a 4-hour here. So you can see they kind of came in the leg here, and they're holding our monthly support as we speak, but they came right down and they touched an untested daily I have here. My stop, guys, was directly below this at 1809. Anybody who's been following me on Twitter has seen my fills, seen my stops. They know where everything's at. I mean, this is a real live trade here. So I just thought it was great how they wicked down during NFP. They caught this daily. We're starting to finally appear that we're having some support here. Now all we got to do is get above this, and I will feel lovely about this trade. So that is kind of the way we're looking right now on gold. Now let's go over to silver and check this out, all right? So check out this silver trade. Boom, boom, here we are again. Uh-oh, let's do it one more time. Did he break out Loki? You know he did. All right, so here we go. This is old TradingView's cool thing. They let me put this tweet in here, and you can see it drew it right over here. Boom. And we had the alert for the room go off on 10/2 at 9:42 in the morning. Let's scale into this. I've been waiting for this bad boy for a hot minute. Swing City, prep now. Okay, let's do it. Let's check out this tweet. Let's see what we got. Let's see if he broke out Loki. Hang on. Oh, I didn't break out Loki on this one. Oh, well. All right. That's fun stuff. But anyways, as you can see, you know, these calls are real. Everything's real. I'm long gold, you know, and somebody asked me if I was long silver. I'm like, I'm not yet, but I will be, and we currently are at this point in time. Now, I want to show you guys this. Let me hide me again. Whoop. Okay, I'm going. All right, let me get rid of these things so you can see actually what the hell is going on here. Let me get rid of this and this and this. Okay. So actually, silver, in my opinion, was the better of the plays here. We really held these levels pretty much, you know, with really no slip here. It was really nice the way they held this leg. We already made it to the first target. As you saw here, I said gold was a little shy of my first target already. I'm not super concerned about it not getting that because I really wanted to get well over this, but I will take a little profits there because this will be resistance. But anyways, as you could see, I mean, silver popped right to our first target. Boom. I mean, Friday's close was almost, you know, to the T here. I mean, look at actually it was to the T. Look at that thing. All right, so we came right down in here in this leg. We held this leg, and yeah, I mean, they just found support. You can see they had a lower low here, and then this is where the lower low stopped. We found support on this weekly and this monthly, and this thing's gonna rip, man. This was an absolutely fantastic trade. We're still in this trade. I'm like holding all these to bring these back, at least back to what we lost. So the way that I train my guys and the way that I trade is I have a little process that's called trade the levels and take the profits. Okay, so I am long here. We don't know where this market's going to turn. We have a very good idea where we like it to go, but sometimes it doesn't go in the way in which we want it to get there, guys. So I basically, all these lines that you see here are high time frame lines. This is the solid lines that you see that are colored are untested monthly levels, and the levels that you see that are dashed in purple are untested weekly levels. Okay, and this white gray dash here is a tested weekly, and then this red is untested daily. Okay, so as you can see, we came down here, we played these are all tested now, but regardless, and we came up here and we hit this. This is my first target. Boom, we got it right off the rip. Let's go. Right, so I'll be taking profits all the way up on this, guys. I'm really loving silver a lot more than I'm liking this gold trade. I'm trying to find something for you guys. Just pardon me here. If I can, where the heck is it at here? Here it is. So, anyways, we've had a nice 4.3% pop off of these lows so far. So, again, everybody thought I was crazy. First target, almost 5%. Take it. All right, so we're doing good so far. So as we come up in here, this is my final target, guys. What I'm thinking about doing here is just because I want to start swinging metals, long term, oil long term, because these are huge areas of resistance that I am really not sure that we're going to make it through. I mean, this one is huge. You can see the touch here. But really, we have this untested monthly, weekly, and this is what we popped up, and then we lost. I mean, this is just a massive, massive spot. The thing is I'm going to be mostly unloaded about right here, but I am going to try to take this up to here. And the reason for that, guys, is this is the leg up right here, okay? We are playing the nasty, lasty leg tip, okay? I mean, this is as good as it gets. And so I'm obviously going to take this as high as I can, which would be approximately right here for the majority of my profits. And I am going to hold my runners to here. This area technically has the potential to give us new highs. However, we have so much untested high time frame resistance on top of us. I don't know if that's going to happen. So I am just going to hold on to this, guys, and just to kind of keep it real with you, I am going to hold on to this, and I'm going to basically be the majority unloaded about right here. And I'm going to try to hold one. I mean, why not, right? What else we got to do, right? I mean, at that point, I've already cleaned up on this trade. So, and, there's, one of my buddies in my room, Rob, he always tells me all the time, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I should hold this. He always said, well, let me ask you this. Where would you get back in if you dumped it? And I'm always like, yeah, it's a tough call, so I might as well hold it, right? So, anyways, this was just a fun little exercise here, guys. Wanted to show some live calls that I called. Wanted to show you kind of why I was looking at them, how they played out after we called them, and the progress of what's going to happen here. So I'm going to, we're going to do another video where we can see where it goes from here. Right now we've hit our first target. We're already break even on this trade. Silver for sure is a free trade. Gold, I'm still waiting. Who knows? We may get a pop, on this Sunday open. We had a little wartime thing going on over here with Israel and Palestine, and so, hey, who knows? The gold might pop and hit right into my first target. So we already know that we are safe with silver, just waiting to hit T1 for gold, go break even, and then the rest of this is just juice, guys. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. Please, like and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more videos like this. If you're interested in how I do what I do, please come check out our website at ViciTradingSolutions.com. And again, I'll see you guys on Twitter. Come follow me, and I'll see you on YouTube next time you're around. Thanks, guys, and have a good one. Talk soon.